Okay, this is N2LEN for another quick video clip. Today on the bench is my original, this is the, I want to say 1996 Yamaha DSP-A1 RX amplifier. This was part of my home theater system back in the late 90s, probably to the mid 2000s. I purchased it brand new from PC Richards. It was almost $3,000, but anyway, I absolutely loved it. It was top of the line. It is Dolby Digital and DTS. And then I actually, let me show you the inside of it, because I actually just finished servicing the front panel, the display. A lot of lost pixels. It's a fluorescent pixel display, and what I just did, I had the entire front panel, the chassis down, and actually if you look in there you could actually see the display panel in there. And what I did was they're known for cold solder joints, the entire panel. So I actually reflowed all these pins. They're probably about maybe 120 top and bottom. And anyway, just finished putting it back. I had sold this to a friend of mine, and then when who's now SK, and then before he passed away, he was moving to Florida from New York, and he asked me if I wanted to buy back some of the system. He purchased most of it, and I told him that I would be glad to purchase this back. And actually it was a couple of years ago that I bought it back. When I sold it to him, the fluorescent panels, one or two letters of the panels of the front panel were, you know, already started going bad, just missing. And when I purchased it back, I did not have, for whatever reason, I did not get the remote back. And this is the Yamaha RAV 160. What was so incredible about this receiver was of course, it's a 7-channel high-powered amplifier. I think it's maybe 130, 150 watts per channel times 7. Dolby Digital surround. It does not have Atmos. It does not have HDMI, but it has a slew of RCA, Toslink, coaxial digital, so of course you could use it again. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. This is going to be headlining once again my home theater system. I'm going to finally replace my Bose system, and I'm almost going to duplicate the system that I had back as far as speakers. But anyway, I'll zoom in there and you could see the controls, but I'm going to power it up, show you what the display looks like and the different surround sound fields that it has, which was just unbelievable. Let me power it up. I'm going to press the button on the remote, and there you go. And you know, the flashing that you're seeing is just part of the video in the iPhone, but let me go through some of the surround settings. It's Concert Hall 1, Hall A in Europe, Concert Hall B in Europe, Concert Hall C in Europe. So there are 3 selections on the first button. Here is the next one, Concert Hall 2, Hall D in USA, Concert Hall 2, Hall E in Europe, Concert Hall 2, Live Concert. And then we'll move over to the third button, Church, Tokyo, Freiburg, Royamount. Next, number 4, Jazz Club Village Gate, Village Vanguard, Jazz Club The Bottom Line, button number 5, Rock Concert The Roxy Theater, Rock Concert Warehouse Loft, Rock Concert Arena, button 6, Entertainment Disco, Party, and Game and Amusement. Button 7, Concert Video 1, Pop Rock, DJ, and so it's Pop Rock and DJ. So there's 2 selections on button 7. Button 8, Concert Video 2, Classical Opera, and Pavilion. Button 9, TV Theater Mono Movie, Variety Sports. And these were the 2 that I always used to use. This is button 10, Movie Theater 70mm Spectacle, and 70mm Hi-Fi, and button 11, Movie Theater 2 70mm Adventure, and 70mm General. ProLogic Normal, Enhanced. There you go. This is what I always used to use. And you could see it's ProLogic DSP, depending on what you feed into it. And then here are the actual settings. Tape 1, CD, input tuner, VCR1, Laserdisc, TV, digital broadcast, input VCR2, DVD VCR3, input video auxiliary, tape monitor 2, and that's for an EQ, turntable, phono, and effect on and off. And then you have sound parameters and stuff. I'm not going to do a... what's really cool is when you press the volume up, you can see it's a motorized. Volume down. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. So that's basically it. And now you could see how nice the display looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blow it out with some compressed air probably tomorrow. And let me see if I could get the lights on here. I'll just let you see the... Let's get this one on. You could see the actual outputs. It's pretty massive. You could see them down there. Here's the heat sink. I got to put some wire ties back on it, and then the top cover. It's kind of banged up. I'm gonna touch it up a little bit with some probably some black paint. But that's you. I mean, you could find these for under $300, $400 now. But it is, believe me when I tell you, it's a beast of an audio-video amplifier. And the surround parameters, the digital surround, they work fantastic when you use it on a 5-to-1 or a 7-2 Dolby Digital setup. Anyway, we'll say best of 7.3. Let me just make sure that the actual, there you go, yeah, working good. Yep. This is N2Alien saying best 7.3 on the Yamaha Natural Sound AV amplifier, the DSP-A1. Catch you later.